Hello and welcome to another episode of the Podcast. I almost said Who's Cooking with April because of the show I did the other day. I'm like, where am I? So I'm very excited. It's Friday night. It's 7:27. It's spring, and I'm looking at one of the most beautiful people I know. Hi,
Aww,
Sarah.
That's really nice of you to say.
My girl,
Thank
Andy.
you.
You're welcome. How's your popcorn?
It's good.
Yeah, I wish I had some.
Would you like some?
Yes.
All right.
I'm so glad you
Boom
brought
Chicka Pop.
Boom Chicka Pop, and this is
Sweet and salty. The kettle one.
The kettle corn. I like the kettle corn, and I kind of
Me
moved
too.
away from the microphone there by accident. Oops. So, you remember I told you I probably bought a snack for tonight?
Oh yeah, you said something.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, it's not one of those things that you're gonna make me eat. That's
Well,
gross, right?
No, I told you in that text
I know.
message
I'm
that's
just
not
still
gross.
checking. What
So
is
the
it?
other day I was at the store, and I walked in, and there this was, and I was like, oh, all right, totally have to try this. It's probably one of the worst things you're going to be eating because you're on this program, but just have a bite. And then I wish I was like, oh, I wonder if they have any more flavors. So I went and did the rest of my shopping, and then I happened to go back to the same register, and there were a couple of other flavors. So I have two flavors.
Oh my.
Skittles and Hawaiian Punch cotton candy.
Oh my God.
They had Dr. Pepper, but Dr. Pepper's gross, and I didn't get that one. So I probably
I like Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's one of my favorite drinks. You think Dr. Pepper's gross?
Yes.
Oh, that's sad for me.
Yeah, it is.
I do love it.
Get out. I'm just kidding.
All the cool people I know like Dr. Pepper, man. I'm just saying.
Do you like Moxie?
I'm not a big fan of that.
Can't stand it. I think my Uncle Paul likes it.
Patrick likes it. He buys it all the time.
I think my brother likes it. Mm-hmm. This popcorn is delicious. It's the bomb. Chicka Pop.
I was just going to say it's Chicka Boom Boom.
Chicken Pop? Wait.
It's Chicka Boom.
Did I say chicken?
It's Chicka Boom Boom. That was the book. It's a
Okay.
kid's book.
Well, I'm really excited that you're here. I haven't seen you in a long time.
I know.
It's been kind of crazy for you. You were, we won't get into the details as to where, but you're a teacher and you're involved with the theater.
Yeah.
And so what was the play you guys just did?
We did a musical. We hadn't done a musical in ever. I haven't done this big a musical before, actually, as a director. I've done lots of stuff, but never this big.
Oh, you were the director.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's why I told you it was so important.
I forgot
to
about
me.
that part.
Ouch. Anyway. Yes. But anyway, so they didn't have a musical in 2020 because COVID. They had like it all ready to go.
COVID.
The kids, I know. The kids had 1 week left, tech week, like with their mics and all that stuff. They were going to do Pippin and it got canceled like the week before it got done. I felt so bad. They knew it. Like, they never had to do it. So the seniors that we had this year were the kids that were in the Pippin. That didn't happen.
Okay.
So we did Mamma Mia.
I like that movie.
I finally watched it right before this actual event because I had never,
never
seen
watched
it. I didn't even know it.
It's funny.
I didn't care.
I always used to say that I wasn't a fan of musicals, but I loved Grease. I liked Willy Wonka. I like Mamma Mia. And I'm like, okay, Pirates of Penzance from back in the day. And I'm
The
like,
Gilbert and Sullivan stuff. I used to do that at the
like-
Music Hall.
I'm like, I guess I do like musicals.
I was one of those people.
Did you see Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again? That's the second one. It was cute.
I don't think I'll watch it.
It's not bad.
I didn't really care for the movie.
I didn't either.
Because the Donna character is supposed to be 40 and Meryl Streep's like 59 in that, which is insane. Totally overaged. And Pierce Brosnan's character, Pierce looks like he's like 70 in it, and he's supposed to be 40. It's I don't get that. So anyway,
poor casting.
I know they just wanted to have people that everyone would be like really interested to see because it was
maybe they couldn't get anybody.
That's
else.
what. No, they wanted top the line. What are you talking? So they got Meryl Streep because everybody loves her and they want her to show up.
I mean, I like Meryl Streep too, but there are still top of the line actresses that probably would have fit the age bracket.
But they also picked Amanda Seyfried to be
true
the daughter, and the daughter's supposed to be like 20. She was not 20 in that. maybe 10 years prior she had been.
Yeah.
So like I think they just wanted to get, fill the seats kind of thing because it was a big deal, I guess, when it came out.
I did like the location.
When it was a Broadway piece, it was a big deal.
Yeah, definitely.
So at the end, you didn't come to see it, so you don't know this.
Well, that's because Ma Dukes.
Where were you at with that?
Oh, yeah. Let me write that down. Ma Dukes had a little bit of a head cold.
And you told me this.
I know. Well,
I did read it.
But you were giving me hell for not going to your
No,
play.
I know. I'm just telling you didn't see the end of it because it's different. It's a little, well, they do it a little bit in the movie, but not as much as they do it on stage. So at the end, the bows in that musical are like 3 ABBA songs that are super famous.
I do like ABBA.
In a row, and it's like a dance party. Everybody on stage is dancing during the bow part, and the people in the audience, they go through the audience. People get really excited about it. There's all the 60-year-old, 50-year-old ladies are excited because it's songs from when they were younger. But
who doesn't like
when
ABBA?
it originally came out, I guess, and I didn't know this, when it originally came out and it was on major stages like Broadway, the redheaded one from ABBA, and I can't say their names or anything because they're Swedish and they're hard to say. She would show up at them and sing in the bows, I guess,
she would,
and stuff.
The actual...
Like actually show up and perform.
That's cool.
Which I think people loved that. Like you wouldn't know if she would come, kind of thing. She'd just show up.
The surprise.
Yeah, which is even more cool.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, I think it is kind of neat, actually.
That is very neat.
So the kids liked it. Everyone liked it. They thought it was good. It was a ton of work. I don't think I've ever worked so hard in my life.
Well, I think any kind of live performance is always going to be very involving.
It was all everything before was more work. Like just no one does anything.
Yeah, it's like all that prep
No,
work.
no one does anything.
Oh.
Ever.
Oh.
Like I was marketing. I was craft service. I was a director. I was a choreographer. I was a musical director. I was the mics, the sound, the ordering of things.
You were the Jackie of all trades.
It was like the worst project managing job on the planet, and I got paid like $5 an hour.
So here's my
for doing
question
it.
to you. Wait, what did you get paid?
It's like I get $2,000 at the end of the year for being a drama club teacher.
Oh.
That's it. The whole year.
All right, because I was going to say, what was the lesson that you've learned is not do it again, but you actually get paid extra to do it. So
I don't get paid that much.
No.
I said it's like $5 an hour.
Yeah.
By the time you actually parse it out.
Yeah, that's true. So then, so what are you going to do next time? Are you going to do it?
We discussed not doing it. So it may very well not happen.
Discussing it and actually making that decision.
Well, she said something to the superintendent about having to have a musical director that they would hire to come in and do extra work because we couldn't do that anymore.
There you go. That's a lot. That is a lot of work.
If you took the music off my hands and I didn't have to spend all the time doing that, I could just tell people where to block and do all and then we could split all the paperwork parts and the costuming and everything. It would be easier because you're doing too many things at once when you also have that also.
When you have too many cooks in the kitchen.
We're okay, her and I. We're good with like those kind of cooks. Yeah. I don't know if a third person. We'll see what that would be like.
Well, I meant more like you have too many things in your plate.
Too many things in the pan. Too many two things in the frying pan.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, too many things going on.
Yeah, it's hard. And then the other thing too is that some of the people were in the building were really helpful. Like carpentry was awesome. I honest to God couldn't have done it without them. He was the best. He and I kind of basically did most of the designing, I think, in the end. But because he was so helpful for me. But some other people, and I won't name names, were almost kind of pissed when I asked them for something or, they had to do something. So I was a little bit upset about that because
I know. God forbid you ask for help.
We're all supposed to be pitching in around there. I get that you're disgruntled and you're unhappy about a lot of things that are going on, like at work.
Yeah.
But you don't have to take it out on everybody else because
No.
the rest of us aren't doing it to you, and we're disgruntled too. But we don't take it out on you.
Yeah.
Like there's not like I don't go in there and go, like there's tons of stuff that tick me off, but I'm not mean to people.
No,
if they ask me for help, I freaking do it.
You're quite pleasant.
Sometimes I don't know if I'm pleasant, but.
I think you are.
I can be funny.
But that's because I'm your friend.
I can be funny.
It's because I'm your friend outside of work.
Now, people like me at work, too, I think, too.
I'm sure they do.
I'm pretty honest.
You got Employee of the Month.
Oh, you know what you have to do to get Employee of the Month? You literally have to kill yourself directing a musical. That's the moral of the story.
What the?
It was a drum roll.
It was not
drum
a good
roll,
one.
please. I thought it was a good one.
Not so much.
How often do you get a drum roll done by someone else over the mic?
Never.
Never. I know. These are great. Too bad you don't have a video.
Which
you
flavor?
don't have a video of this.
No, I know, but that's
so that you could take because these are really pretty packages,
aren't they? They're really. I'm going to take a picture of it. I'll post it on the interweb.
Yeah, the interwebs. Don't tell chat what you're doing. It might do something.
All right, put that
This
one.
one's funny.
Yeah.
With the Hawaiian Punch guy.
I know.
The little dude is on it.
The little dude.
I almost bought Hawaiian Punch the other day for the kids because Pat was complaining that
I love fruit
Pat was
punch.
complaining we had nothing to drink in the house. I was like, there's water.
All right, so which flavor do we want to start with? What do you think?
I think we should compare them.
Well, we are. Which one do you want to start with?
I don't know, the Skittles one, I guess.
All right, so taste the rainbow.
Oh boy.
And you know what?
How do you taste the rainbow?
Did you feel the bag? Like these things are like full.
I know, I see that. But she just wants to open a bag. For
Oh my god, that smells.
Does it smell like it?
It smells like cotton candy.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, like, how would you taste the whole rainbow with that unless they were each different?
It's so pretty.
Are they
it's
one color?
so pink.
Is it?
Take a whiff.
Does it smell like it?
It smells like sugar.
I guess it has a little bit of a Skittles.
All right,
No?
but wait till you see how pink this stuff is. It's
Oh my
like
god, that's pink.
this is neon pink, like the color my hair
Is
was.
this gonna make me sick?
It might make you poop.
What's in this?
It's gonna make you poop pink.
Oh, there's red dye in here. Isn't that a bad thing?
Yeah, as I eat it.
It's red number 40. Isn't that the bad one? Is 40 the bad one? Is it gross?
Kind of.
What do you think of it?
Yeah, you should try it.
Is it gross?
It's nasty, actually. I'm not feeling it at all. Oh god, it's not good.
It tastes like Skittles.
No, I like Skittles. This does
No,
not.
it does. It tastes like if you take all of them at once.
Nope.
You know how when you take all the flavors and you put them in your mouth at
I
once?
still like them when I do that. This does not taste right.
There's a weird aftertaste.
That's what it is. Yeah. All right. So I don't.
At first it didn't do it. Now it's doing it.
Right? Told.
Oh, that's weird. I don't know. What's that one smell like?
I don't know, but I'm afraid.
Is that red too? Is that red dye 40?
This one's not as pink, but it's still pink.
Oh shit! Does it smell the same?
Not really.
Oh, that's a different kind of pink.
Yeah, it's like
That's a better pink. That one's scary.
That one's not good.
But there's a lot of red dye going on.
Yeah, this one's more like an Easter egg type of a pink. All right, hold on.
Oh wait, no. Yep, red 40.
You taste it first.
Blue number 1. It says there's a fruit punch flavor in here.
No. Well, this one's not as bad, but I don't know what the aftertaste is going to be. I don't hate this one, but the Skittles
Did you
one.
know the Hawaiian Punch is a trademark of Dr. Pepper 7-Up? I didn't know that.
Really? Actually, I don't mind this one.
I think I just learned something. Yeah, this one's fine.
Where did you say it? See it on the package?
It's on the back. It must be. What's this one? This one has a. This is a different people. Yeah, these are different people. This is not made by the same people.
Yeah, the Hawaiian Punch one.
No, made by the same people.
No, well, they did a horrible thing with the Skittles one.
This one says, oh my God, the Skittles one says, contains a bioengineered food ingredient.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh my God.
That's going in the trash.
What are you doing to me?
Well, I didn't read the
Oh
label.
my God, she's trying to kill me.
That's probably that flavor.
Ms. Anderson, we're very concerned about your future because you have this odd cancer no one else has ever had before.
Hey, you neutralized
and we
that
think
statement.
that it might have come, in your 2023 years. We're not sure why.
You're going to sit there when you're 87 and be like, Skittles cotton candy.
It's going to be April's fault.
No. It's the Skittles cotton candy's fault. But no, cancel that. You need to neutralize that talk. You don't
Why?
talk like that.
You
Weird.
can make fun of funny stuff like
No,
that.
don't start talking about weird cancer.
Dude, you got to just be like, I can't let it. I got to be funny when I can be.
Yeah.
It's okay if it's morbid a little bit. That's way better.
Okay, look at how pretty that looks against my blue paper towel.
I know, it's really
The
pretty.
shop towel.
It's too bad you don't have like a video camera in here that's doing things.
That is going to happen.
I already said that.
Yeah, well, I have to get a job first. I can't afford the camera.
Yeah, those crazy things.
No.
Jobs.
Wow.
Jobs.
I really like this one.
That was way better.
Does this one have a bioengineered?
It just tastes like regular cotton candy.
What is? Yeah,
You think?
It really does.
That one's creepy.
Where does it say the bioengineered?
It says it at the bottom.
Oh, there. Where?
There's a big line all by itself. Caps.
Do not place in direct sunlight.
Nope. Keep looking.
I know. I'm just looking at that one.
That's also scary.
Oh, there's the trademark thing you said. I have to take my glasses off. Good Lord. And you know what? They don't even put it in any kind of category. It's a food ingredient.
They don't even say what it is that's been bioengineered.
Contains
What
a
is it?
bioengineered food ingredient.
Look, what is the ingredient that's been engineered?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know. That's why this thing tastes so.
Because all the ingredients are on
funky.
here.
And what does that one say? That one doesn't say it, right?
It just says it's been packaged in a place that also makes peanuts, nuts, milk, eggs, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but it would have said. Yeah, I'm good.
This is from Santa Monica, California. Is that where that one's from? Same company, right?
Let me see.
It's called Candy ASAP.
Yep. .com.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
What is that bioengineered food ingredient?
You know what? I'm going to call them next week.
You need to ask.
I'm going to email them.
Email Candy ASAP and ask them what it is.
Like,
they're
I'd like
using.
to know
What is it you put
what
in
the
that?
bioengineered food ingredient you put in your Skittles cotton candy because it tastes like ass.
It really was weird.
I am so happy that
They
we
had
only
an
took
odd extra.
one. Yeah, it's I have to. Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I told you.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste right.
What's wrong?
What are they doing with bioengineering?
Well, I don't think I don't know if bioengineering things is always bad, but
Oh no, it's definitely not always bad. But when it comes to
but
food,
the fact that I don't know what that food ingredient was with bioengineer
like
is also kind of creepy.
yeah, and when you call it a food ingredient, it's not like bioengineered.
Why are you not saying what it is? Why are you calling it an ingredient?
Oh, my fingers are gonna be so sticky.
That's your fault because you had wet fingers and you put your hand in the package. That was like a very novice way to handle cotton candy.
Well,
For
yeah.
someone who's been around a while.
What are you saying?
Well, you don't know how to handle your cotton candy situation at this point?
I don't usually eat cotton candy.
I don't eat it that much.
Surprisingly
I don't eat
enough,
it that much anymore either.
Surprisingly enough,
It's rare.
a foodie like myself.
When I was younger, my kids were younger though, they loved it. They used to always want to get bags of it whenever we went anywhere.
Well, I did
They
too.
were huge fans of the stuff. I don't know why they liked it so much. They just did.
It's the kind of candy that doesn't make you feel full.
I guess because it's just sugar
Now
once
I'm
you
getting,
eat it.
Now I'm getting a weird flavor.
Well, that's fine.
It's on your sweater.
This is my old man sweater that I've taken over. It's very comfortable.
Whose is it?
It's Chuck's.
That's not one that he sewed.
No,
I mean, knitted.
It's one he's owned. I just took it. I was like, this is my new sweater I'm going to wear everywhere, like a coat.
Okay, I literally have this stuff all over my hands. I gotta do something.
Mm-hmm. Get yourself something to wash your hands.
I will.
Should we take a break so we can go get Ma Jukes and tell her to come down here?
I'm thinking of, yeah.
Well, she didn't come down. I
Well-
haven't even seen her. What was she doing?
She was at church.
Oh,
It's Lent. They do the
Friday.
they do the Stations of the Cross.
Oh, I did good today too, so I didn't have meat.
Oh, then you can't eat what I saved you for. What I put aside.
Oh, I mean, that doesn't matter. I do eat meat on Fridays in Lent. I just think it's funny that I didn't eat any meat today.
Oh. All right.
I don't know if my mom follows that one still. I wonder if she still does it.
I'll have to check. But let's take that quick break.
All right.
April can start acting like an adult and have normal.
April's
unsticky-
going to stop sticking her wet fingers in there and wiping it all over her face.
Oh, you had to add that, didn't you? You had to add the visual.
Like a little kid.
And you
Hey,
love
you know
that
what?
about-
If you can be a little kid sometimes, that's not a bad
you
thing.
love that about me.
Yep, bring back the little kid stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
Because, man, it does get old being an adult.
Yeah. Well, on that positive note, we'll be right back.
Waking up dizzy in the morning. We fight a lot. Don't even know about what. I just want you to leave, darling. It's my only hope. Can't you see our time is up? I don't want Finally some peace and quiet since you left, so don't bother. This is how I feel now. I never had it so good. Had it so good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. I feel good. I feel good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. Waking up early in the morning without you by my side, yeah. Waking up early in the morning, and baby, I feel fine. I feel fine. I don't want to start over. Finally some peace and quiet since you left, so don't bother. This is how I feel now. I never had it so good. Had it so good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. I feel good. I feel good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. Waking up in the middle of the night, all alone. Realizing in the middle of the night, I'm glad you're gone. I'm glad you're gone. I never had it so good. Baby, I feel good. I feel good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. I never had it so good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. I feel good. I feel good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. Give me something, something good. I get wasted on the thought of you. Head is spinning, I can't move. Smoky eyes in a groove. No, I can't get you out of my mind. You're still with me all the time. Oh, how long will I have to wait? How long have we been too late? Now I wish that we never met, so that I don't have to try to forget you. Drifting away. I am drifting away. Wasted youth, wasted love. Yeah. Was filled with potential, but I wasted. I am wasted on the thought of you. Don't know how to cut me loose. Cut me loose. I can't get you out of my mind. You're still with me all the time. Oh, how long will I have to wait? How long have we been too late? Now I wish that we never met, so that I don't have to try to forget you. How long will I have to wait? How long have we been too late? Now I wish that we never met, so that I don't have to try to forget you.
And we are back. Sarah is, well, she's playing with, what is that actually called?
I think they're called massage something. I don't know. I don't remember what I looked at. So I looked it up.
Put that up to the mic because it's basically a giant vibrator.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what it's doing to your muscles.
No, but it also is able to put a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So you can get into deep, like it's deep tissue kind
Deep
of
tissue.
stuff.
It's a deep tissue massager.
I guess, yeah. Muscle
See
massager.
how it feels on my arm. That's my hand. Oh.
Well, I have to go up there. There you go.
That feels so good, actually.
Does it?
Yeah, a little bit. How about on my fat part of my arm? That's my hand. Oh, that felt a little weird.
You didn't like that part?
It went up one of my one of my meridians.
Meridians. The meridians. Sometimes you get weird little oh sorry. I'm trying to reach my foot. Let me move this out of the way. Is that better?
Okay.
How's that?
I just turned your microphone down a little bit.
Sorry about that.
So it's 7:59. So Ma Dukes should be here shortly.
Yes, her show is.
I'm going to make her eat some of this cotton candy, but not
save some.
Not the Skittles one.
No, don't.
Oh,
do that
speaking
to
of the
her.
Skittles one, I'm going to finish that email. We are actually going to email the company. It's called Candy
ASAP. Like I need it right now, Candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of candy.
I'm going to email them, and we're going to ask them what the bioengineered food ingredient is in their Skittles cotton candy, and we'll see what they come back with. They're probably going to give me some generic answer.
I'm sure, but it would be nice to know what the food ingredient is. Like,
yeah, like what is it?
Is it one that already exists? Has it just been enhanced? Did they invent a food ingredient? That scares me right there. That one's a big one that scares me.
That is a huge
when
one.
we say we might have invented one, or it's a hybrid of something else I don't want it to be.
Yeah, because the word hybrid isn't always a good thing.
No. No, and there was some serious shit that happened like last week on Friday too. That will change the future of the world forever.
Wow, we're getting all.
You didn't know?
What's the word I'm looking for this?
Philosophical?
No, that's not philosophical. It's like doomsday. But
what? Doomsday.
Kind of like.
It could have some terrifying sides to it. Yes.
Well, let's talk about this. I'm sure I know about it.
Chat GPT-4 was released. Chat GPT-3. You know what that is?
No.
You don't know what chat is?
Well, I keep hearing the word Chad. Like
chat.
I know, but I kept saying Chad. So chat.
Sorry, I've got that New England problem.
We're gonna chat.
No, it's Chat GPT. So Chat GPT 3 was like, it's a software that helps you solve problems, basically. And it's added to.
It's like the artificial intelligence stuff.
It's added to other platforms, and people can pull it up, and they get to use it. Is it causing problems?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
Because you see a lot of things jumping.
Well, that's everything combined. So hearing this back, I don't know how loud that's going to be in the background.
Would you like me to turn it off?
I know, but no, you seem to be enjoying it so much.
No, it's okay. I can turn it off. See, now it's off.
My God, that really is loud.
Is it?
Kinda, but that's all right.
It's awesome though. Oh,
that did not
so much.
Yeah.
Anyway,
if it's helping, that's good.
Chat, the 4 version just came out.
Yeah.
And they have basically invented or figured out an artificial intelligence that can learn any way possible now. So it can even learn from visuals. Mm-hmm. It can make all decisions on its own. It's basically like Skynet. If there was a Skynet.
Yeah.
Like
I did see a few things cross my path in reference to that, yes.
You can also now write entire apps and stuff just by telling it what you want it to do, and it will write the code for you. Like, instead of writing code, it can do it. It can write the code.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And so you don't even need to know how to do half the things you should be able to know anymore because the computer will do it. However, what that also means is that robots are imminent. And
well, of course,
because once they can figure out how those things can all run on their own and solve problems and fix things, the only thing you need to do is people need to be around to keep an eye on it.
I think we have a visitor.
We do. But it is it's a big deal.
Come on in. Here are your headphones. Oh, no. Yeah, I know.
She thought she wasn't staying.
Yeah.
She thought this was just a quick appearance.
Okay, this is your right ear and this is your left ear. So
that
everybody,
was the look on her face, folks.
Everybody, Ma Dukes has entered the room. She's going to put her headphones on and get her microphone situated. She told me earlier she wasn't going to come down, but I told her I would expect to see her.
It all worked out.
Okay, can you hear us now, Mom?
Yes, I can.
I think you need to. Can you make sure her microphone is on? It looks like it's on.
I think it's on. I heard
Okay.
her.
Make it.
Hello.
Oh, she's
Yes, Mom. Make that a little closer to you. If you
pull
don't-
it closer to you.
There you
There you go.
There you go.
Now
All
you
right.
don't have to lean so much.
Just yeah. So
That's all
Mom.
right.
So we were doing some food ASMR, and so my mom is very well aware of how weird her daughter is because I like
yes.
watching the food videos and stuff like that. She actually introduced me to a couple of them because I got her watching. So she's
Oh.
just as much of a weirdo as I am. But so I bought some stuff for Sarah and I to try tonight, and one of the flavors we're not going to try again. We're not going to try again because it tasted weird and really off because it had some sort of our favorite description of food, a bioengineered food ingredient in it. It tasted so weird.
We don't know what the ingredient, which is even more creepy.
Yeah, it's cotton candy Skittles flavor.
Yeah.
Did not taste like Skittles. Tasted
What
like
did it taste like?
I don't know. So I'm emailing the company because we want to know.
We want to know what the ingredient is.
It just
Read
says
the back label.
no.
It
It's,
says that
yeah.
it contains a
Right
bioengineered
here.
food ingredient. It doesn't tell you what it is.
right over here.
It's so weird.
Ooh, I almost dropped it. That's all it says. It doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you what.
Well,
the
don't eat it.
Oh, don't eat it. Okay, try it.
We don't think it's safe.
No, but did you see
No,
the line?
don't make her
No.
try it.
I was kidding.
No, I don't want to try it.
No, but did you see the?
Well, it's kind of hard to see in this light. I mean,
I agree with that.
Yeah, it is. But this one, Hawaiian Punch, not so bad.
And no bioengineered
doesn't-
food ingredient.
She looked. So you need.
We
to,
looked. The
gonna-
only thing that's there that's not great for you is probably the red dye 40.
Did you take any? Ma, take a bunch.
Oh wait, I don't even think it's red dye 40 that's a problem.
no,
She's all set.
She
She
doesn't
doesn't
like-
like it.
no. I don't like any of this stuff.
She doesn't like fake sugars. She doesn't need that crap, right?
Oh, they leave a taste in your mouth. I don't care what
No,
it is.
no. She likes her sugar, but she doesn't do the fake sugars.
Well,
I
yeah, I mean, I like my sweet things.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about
Well,
them.
she said fake sugar meaning like this kind of stuff, but Mom does like her share of sweet food, but there are certain things that you're just, eh.
There's a limit on it. I have
Yeah.
a limit. Yeah.
So did you have a nice time tonight? Everything good?
Yeah, it was nice seeing everybody.
Good.
Did you go to church?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Sat with my friend Pauline and her husband, and we had pizza and cross buns there. What do you call it?
Oh, those Easter, like an Easter bun?
The Easter ones.
Yeah. They were good.
That's good.
But we were talking about your special day last week. And, well, that's pretty much all I have.
Okay,
What
great.
about it? What about it?
Well, I was just telling her that it happened.
It was your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 80 years old.
Yeah.
You
it was
still are.
awesome.
Yeah.
I was.
and I'm still, I've been celebrating even today, but tomorrow, no more celebrating.
Tomorrow's back to normal
Yeah.
life.
No, they were very nice at work today. They really, you know.
Yeah, she got a balloon and like a
Oh,
cupcake and like
nice. That's good.
Cookies. I got
cookies and-
cookies.
They should do that for you.
you
Flowers.
got
I
a
got
lot of
flowers.
flowers this year.
Oh, boy, did I do.
Yeah,
I
she got a lot of flowers,
Really?
which isn't a bad thing, of course.
Did you get some from your boyfriend?
Always.
Oh, he's so sweet.
So it's giving me a break now for another couple of weeks, but I'll get more flowers for Easter.
I
We're
think
cooking.
it's really sweet.
Oh, it is. I mean, he's that kind of guy.
He's a nice kind of guy.
Yeah, he's a nice kind of
He's
guy.
a sweetheart.
He really is.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
He's so
And
shy.
humble and
She's
shy
so
about
shy.
it. No, that's okay.
She's- yeah.
Everybody handles their relationships in different ways.
And you know,
It's
when we
okay to
talk
be
about
shy it.
relationships, I was telling them yesterday at the meeting that if I ever decided to be a comedian, my beginning, like my intro, is gonna look at everybody and be like, "Let me tell you how single I am."
You're gonna whip out the mom has the serious boyfriend thing.
Not even that anymore. I'm so single that I don't even get the +1 when I'm invited to places
And you do say that a lot.
all the time.
But just so you're aware, I've been with people before and had people, and I still didn't get a +1. It just depends on the freaking people, and they may not be able to afford it with this inflation.
But I'll tell you, it's not that I'm not saying that because I'm like completely unhappy being single. I actually really like being single. As we all know, there are times when you wish you had, you were part of two. But I just think it's funny because she'll get +1.
I
and
know.
I don't.
She gets a
Uh-oh.
plus one
What are you
because she
doing?
has. I'm taking a picture of this ridiculous package before I forget about this.
I can't believe
I
that.
need to get the back end of this.
I'll hold it. The first bite I had, I looked at her. I said, "This doesn't taste right."
And I said, "There's something weird on this package."
Yeah, and
It says something about there being a food ingredient that's engineered, which is
bioengineered.
Really
That's scary.
No, you don't need stuff like that.
No, we took one bite. That was it.
No, you really don't want stuff like that.
No.
You really contact them. What are they talking about?
Yeah, I have.
Well, we
I have an email
discovered that their
started.
name is Candy ASAP, like I need candy right now, kind of ASAP.
Yeah. So I'm going to email them and say I bought some of your cotton candy.
You need candy?
They make candy. The company.
No, it's the name of the company.
Oh, is that candy? Oh, okay.
Candy ASAP.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
they're making so much junk now for everybody, really, seriously. And they're not good. It's not good. It's not healthy.
No. As I'm eating more of it.
Please don't.
I'm not eating the Skittles one.
No, this one is safer.
That one's fine.
I feel like this one was better and safer.
Is it from the same company?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it didn't have the name, have the ingredient on it. It didn't have the funky flavor, so we think it might be the funky flavor.
This just tasted like regular cotton candy, and this did not have that statement on it. This specifically had that comment, and that's why I think it tastes funny.
So what is it called?
Skittles cotton candy.
Oh, and what is that called?
This was Hawaiian Punch cotton candy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
doesn't-
but when you make it a point to put a comment like that on your product,
yeah, it's
Yeah.
scary. It's
that's
scary.
That's scary because yeah.
You're both going to fall out of bed tonight because you had that.
No, I won't.
No, we won't.
I had like this much, and I went, "Oh, that's awful." I'm not
Yeah,
having
we
that
both had
again.
one bite. That was it. And if I
Good.
fall out of my bed, I'm going to come running down that hallway and be like, you know what, Ma? You should-
You just got to be careful what you eat these days. You don't
Yeah.
even know
Yeah.
what they have in it.
even like the most natural things are not that.
Yeah,
Too much of anything is too much.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
yeah.
Definitely do.
So,
Yes.
So that's all I have to say.
okay, Mama. I appreciate you coming down. I
Chuck's-
have to.
Chuck says this looks awful. I sent him the picture of the package. He goes, "That sounds terrible."
It's really, really bad. It is definitely not good.
I think we learned our lesson. We should check the back of these products from now on and make sure that
Let's
there
do
doesn't
an
say that
evaluation.
food ingredient thing.
Yeah, that's scary.
We should also probably stay away from really bad processed food like that because it is the kind of stuff that makes you have cancer. Not to be like I think it does. They tell you not to have those things.
No, I know.
They're not good for your body.
Everything.
Now I'm going to look up bioengineered food ingredients just so I can find out what they
Well,
are.
you're going to probably scare yourself now.
I want to know because I feel like they're not going to tell us. I
Sorry.
feel like they're going to be secretive.
I wheeled away for a second. I was looking for my forms, but I think I ran out, so I'm gonna have to email it so I can get
Oh,
your
sure. Right.
email
yeah, uh-huh.
authorization for me to.
I let you do whatever you want, April, with my stuff, any of my voice or any of my time. Yeah, I'm not signing these stupid papers. You can keep it.
I'm particular.
Oh,
Okay.
well, you can get your paper then. I don't need the paper.
Sarah, there is no need to get nasty, and yes, you do need the paper. If I have it, you're signing it. I didn't have them made for people to say they're not signing
You
it.
know what? If you should make her feel important. You can just put down.
Because she doesn't. My mother doesn't.
Just put any name down. That's all you can do. I had to watch.
You can't.
I had to watch,
It's a
I
legal
had to watch
document. You can't.
I
you
had to
can't.
watch a video. I had to watch a video today. So
About?
I was having lunch, and on the list of things said check with this particular nurse to look at this particular video. And I said, okay, I'll do it on my lunch. So I'm looking at it, and I have no idea. It was a medical video,
Oh no.
and the terminology in it, I have no idea
Why did you have to watch it?
because it was requested,
Oh,
required. So
okay.
I watched it, signed the paper that I watched it.
Yeah.
And again, it's really for the medical field, not
yeah.
for me, But,
You watched
How did
it
you?
anyway.
How long was it? Was it a long video?
15 minutes.
Well, that's not too bad.
No.
Well, it's like training. That's what
Yeah.
it
Well,
is.
I went to training
Just
for
glad it wasn't
Alzheimer's,
long.
dementia training,
Good. That's helpful.
Yeah. Yeah.
but I lived it with my father.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, but you did do it
okay.
again. That's all
So
right.
but it was a medical terminology I never heard before. So, I did what I had to do. So, I do what they asked me to do within reason,
Yeah.
Which is not much. I mean, I do work. I work for them. And
Yeah.
I-
No, I mean,
You
yeah.
know.
I mean, we all have to sit to these training thingies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make them
They
happy.
made us have a training on how to have advisory groups with people.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was like, really? I need to have a training on how to talk to people. Well, the other thing is they want us to turn into like little mini counselors. They want us to all have like groups of kids that we're going to like become their like another counselor for. I'm not trained to be anyone's counselor.
No.
Like,
My
and
gosh.
yes, I will direct them towards the correct people should it be a big deal. But I don't want a relationship with anybody that's that deep, that's a kid. Like, I just really don't.
Yeah.
That they could come to me and tell, I don't want to be that person.
No, because
And no one asked me if
That's
I.
a lot of pressure.
The other thing
It
too is no one ever asked me if I wanted to do that.
It's
Like
very-
it was assumed that all of us were just going to make relationships. Everyone in the building has a group of like 7 kids. They have to see twice a month, all year long, for one period, so that they can get to know these kids. And we're going to keep we get to keep them till they're seniors. So I have freshmen, so I get to
I
have the
remember you
same
telling
groups
me
for
that.
4 fucking years, right? And some of these kids hate it. They hate going.
But that's a sensitive thing because you're doing something with a child.
Oh yeah, and then they bring
yeah.
up stuff. But they wanted us to teach things to them. Last week's the thing was they wanted us to talk about microaggressions with them.
Microaggressions, what is that?
It's supposed to be. Oh, you didn't know. You don't know enough about today's social justice crap. You got to get with the program. Microaggressions is when somebody makes a slight at you, but it's not just a normal slight like your shoes are ugly. It's like your shoes are gay. So now it's a microaggression because you hit the gender, race,
Oh, please.
socioeconomic, family.
Trust me, I know what's going on
It's
out
like
there.
15 version things. They wanted us to have like a discussion with the kids about this, and it was a lesson.
Yeah.
I was like, I come in, I sit down, I go, so guys, just so you know, I'm not having a discussion with you about microaggressions. I don't feel comfortable about that at all.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys want to do this, but I'm thinking you don't. And I said, if you want to talk about just whatever, that's fine, because that's usually what I let them do, and I play Uno with them, and I bring them candy.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think it's appropriate for us to have to force conversations on people that don't want to necessarily have it either. I don't, and I know these are things that are going on in their world, but I just don't think, no one asked me if I wanted to be that person to have that discussion with them.
Right.
Like, I don't want to.
Right.
Why should I? Don't I get a right about whether or not
course
I
you
don't
do.
want to talk about a big
think
social justice thing with some kids? Like, that's
course you
my
should.
choice.
You should be able to
But
choose.
they don't ask you if you don't want to. And then, like everything is, so now they also have this rubric that they gave all the English teachers. It's literally 7 pages long. And it has every category: gender, race, family, socioeconomic, like, poor versus rich kind of thing, all the way down. If you want to recommend a book for the whole grade to read, they now have to use this to get it approved. And it's basically like everybody has to be on a level playing field for it to work, for you to be able to use it, right? That like marks off every book. Like any important book you would ever do that has like great topic, like social justice topic kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You can't use,
Well, I mean-
wouldn't be able to use it. So basically they're censoring.
Oh, they are.
What was that?
It's this. It fell over. It fell off the chair.
Oh, okay.
They're censoring. It's another form of censoring.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to level the playing field to keep things from being bad, but yet they are censoring, which to me, I'm really against.
Well, here's my
I'm
thing.
against censoring.
My
of
thing
any
on that whole
kind.
terminology thing. The only reason I know enough what's going out there because I'm always
No,
on.
I was messing with you because
no, I know.
my life is always about this stuff.
I understand that, but what I'm
Being
saying is it's
teacher.
hard for anybody to not know what's going on
Oh,
out there.
yeah.
But some of the terminology, like that descriptive terminology, I had never heard that.
Yeah,
but
it's part of the new.
when you told me what it is,
thing.
because you see there's all this stuff that's going on out there. It's just it's getting absolutely ridiculous.
It's insane, dude. So like
But
my
even
life,
she
my
knows.
life is
She's-
like this all the time though, because this is what I see every day.
Yeah, no.
So
I don't
I'm
put
trying to
yeah.
get
you're
like
you're in more of the deep end where a lot of us are in the shallow end.
I'm trying to get through 5 more years of this so that I can retire with a 20-year pension, which isn't very good money. But I just need to get the pension,
Yeah.
and I can't get it until like 20 years. So I have to stick it out another 5 years. I have to get rid of my student loans and all that crap that's
yeah.
hanging over me. So I have to work. But I don't want to do it past 55. I can't be in this world. It's hard to watch every day and to be a part of. And it's hard to listen to all the political mumbo jumbo that gets into my job because you can't get away from it. Like, at least if I'm at home or doing, a remote job or
Of
something, I don't have
course.
to think about it all day long. It doesn't have to be in my face, but it's like so.
I don't know
much
how the mothers
at work.
today and the parents today are dealing with all this stuff.
Most of them love it. I think they're just part of the whole. They're just part of the problem.
They love doing this.
They're part of this new way of looking at everything.
Yeah.
They're younger. They have different.
It's not our generation. It's the next generation that are all.
The
so
millennials are already doing it,
more
and the
affiliated
Zers
with
are
it.
even worse.
So are they going to make things all better now? Are they
No.
going to make
No.
things easier now?
No.
You know what? And it won't matter because when things go belly up, which at some point something's going to happen.
Absolutely. No doubt.
All these people aren't they'll never make it. Like I can't even imagine how they would survive. They completely
They can't.
Some can. There are tons of kids that live in like the ghetto areas and they have no money and they keep going.
Well,
you know, there's a lot of
ghetto.
kids.
I mean, you can't just say the ghetto area.
No, but
that
kids
doesn't
and
sound right.
most of our kids that are really poor in our school are from the ghettos.
Right, but I'm just saying, and that's what you've.
But they survive. Like
Right.
they survive through tough things where they have no parents and nobody gives a crap about them and all that kind of stuff. And then everyone else, there's a lower middle class crowd probably that struggles, and they're usually like the worker kids, the parents that don't have like an actual trade, they just work on a job kind of thing. And then we have the kids that come from richer families who have like contractor parents, and that's why they came to the school, so they could do the same thing. And kids, and there's definitely a big divide. I would say there's a divide as far as race and culture, and we have a big diverse school. But I still think that a lot of the kids, the majority of the kids that are in the school are pretty entitled. It's pretty crazy when you're with them, what they're like. Some of them are not, but it doesn't mean every kid. But it's definitely different than
It was.
when we were growing up. Or at least from what I remember. We didn't have a lot of money. My mother was like, we're not doing that if you can't afford to buy it yourself. Like, you had to work. You had to, like, there was no question about it.
Yeah.
And I feel like kids today just kind of expect it. I mean, they all have phones.
Oh, I know.
Someone just gives it to them. No one says, like, they're expensive. It's like $700 for a phone.
It's
or
not
more,
cheap.
right?
It's more. Well,
it depends
they
on the
can
phone.
be. Yeah, it depends on the phone.
But like, I bought the one I had to get Kevin recently because his was getting completely like it was just not working anymore. He had it forever. He had the same phone since the first time I ever gave him one.
Oh,
and
wow.
it had like a crunch in the corner, and he was just going with it forever. And I was finally like, all right, I'll just get you an SE. It's pretty cheap. The cheapest one was like $700. So
They're
and that's
just as
his
much-
last phone. Like when they leave, he takes that with him.
You can get a
and
laptop
he's
for
done.
the same amount of money. Like these phones are actual computers.
Yeah, they're little mini computers in your
They
hand.
really are. They really are.
They are.
Yeah.
So you can run ChatGPT on it, actually.
Awesome.
Ask it to do things for you.
Yeah.
It's
Can
pretty
you?
cool. It's pretty cool.
Can you make me skinnier and get me a job that I'm gonna love? See, you can't do
if
everything.
I can find if I can find a job that you're going to love that I can get you,
Not
I
you.
would.
Not you. I'm talking about the little app on the phone. If it can do anything, then maybe.
You might be surprised what it'll tell you.
I'd like to wake up tomorrow in a healthier physical
He
shape.
used it the other day to figure out like all the stuff with the IRS that he was trying to figure out. He was just talking to it, and it was just literally saying all the things back that he could do it, like how he could get approved.
Tell her what you're talking about, because I don't think you realize what we're talking.
Oh, so Chuck has a large IRS debt. So
No,
he's
not
trying
that.
To do a
The
big,
app.
Oh,
Just
the app.
talk about
so
the app.
It's not
Oh,
really an app.
It must be
it's
an app that he uses.
It's not an app. It's built into apps. It's like
Yeah.
kind of like
that.
an extension.
That.
So it's a software piece. So the software itself originally was just like a problem-solving software. You could attach it to anything that you were using, and you could ask it things, and it would help you, determine what
You
do.
might actually know, because she reads everything. So
It's called ChatGPT.
have you heard of this?
I've heard of it. But
Yeah,
I didn't
so-
I
Okay.
really didn't
The
understand
original one
it.
was some more simplistic version of it that was taking in data and all that. But the fourth version, they basically taught it how to take in every form of data, including visuals, which no one's ever been able to do before. So now it can actually machine learn. It can learn, and it's already learned. That's what it is, though. It's like a next progression. It's already learned everything. So now it can make just choices on its own without anybody assistance, which is
basically an adult person.
that's like the things they've talked about when they used to have all the dystopian movies and stuff. When we were younger about technology and how it can
Right.
go terribly wrong. So the guy who invented it the guy who invented it actually did say that it could fall into the wrong hands and be used wrong. He admitted it. He was like, yes, this could be
So let's just make sure
a
we
big problem.
Let's make sure we create this because this is what can happen.
Well, I mean, it was going to happen.
I know.
So he just happened to be the person that figured it out. So, I mean, and you knew it was going to come. But I think it could go terribly wrong at some point if it. I mean, I think what will happen in the meantime is that in the next 20 years, you will not see people doing their jobs anymore. I think all jobs are going to get replaced by robots at this point. If you can do that, you don't need people.
That's been a hint.
They've always said that, but this
Yeah.
is the piece they needed, and now they've got it.
Yeah,
So now that they have
Well, let the
it,
robots pay all our bills then.
I say that, but the jobs will be working in the industry about the robots, like it for people. That's the only thing that will be like one of the things that'll be left to do is you'll be running them, learning how to automate them, how like turn them on, turn them off, whatever, take care of them.
Yeah.
That's where the money will be. And I told my kids this. I'm like, you need to make sure that the job you're going into is going to be around for a little while. And if not, what will you be taking on the side to start learning and morphing with society as it changes? Because you're going to be out of a job if you don't know what to do. And like John, being a musician, I mean, people will probably still go to that stuff, but I mean, it's not going to be like...
Not going to be like it was.
No.
No,
Or is.
I think it
even.
might change.
I was gonna say it hasn't even. 10 years ago was a very
Right.
different.
So
scene.
I think it's a big, huge deal. That happened on Friday. So when I got home from the play, that was opening night, right? Of course, it was huge. And I didn't tell you this on opening night, we had to run all of the tracks off our computer because I couldn't conduct a pit. I don't know how to conduct pit orchestras. That's not my musical
don't?
thing. And neither could Elaine, and we both can't play the piano. So we had to get the tracks that you buy, and then they give them to you like the week before without saying rehearsal tracks in them throughout the whole thing. It's very annoying. This is MTI. It's such assholes. It cost so much money to get a license from them. So anyway, they so we had to run it on the computers because once you downloaded it, you couldn't move it to anything else. It wouldn't let you. The licensing stopped it. So once she downloaded them once, we could not get them onto anything else. Okay, so we had to use the computers. Well, we didn't realize that at 9:00 at night, every single staff item reboots itself at 9:00 and resets.
Oh no.
So in the middle of her biggest number,
Oh,
Natalie's
my gosh.
biggest number, it was Winner Takes It All, which is like a huge song
It
for that.
stopped. Did it stopped?
It literally started the song and stopped. And I have the video. I'll show it to you.
Oh, that's
she
funny.
She
I mean, it's
sang
not
through
funny,
the whole
actually.
thing a cappella.
Oh,
She didn't
wow.
skip a beat.
Oh, good for
She didn't
her.
stop. You could have heard a pin drop in the room. I was like, because I'm standing there and I'm like, wait, where did the music go? Because I was in the back and I was listening, but I wasn't like fully paying attention. And I was like, wait, she's still singing. Oh my God, is the music? And then all of a sudden, Elaine's and like Mick, they're sending notes like, Elaine's computer just shut off. She's running to the back to try to fix it. And so she sang the whole thing without music.
that's
and
talent.
It was phenomenal.
If
and
you
my
can
mother
do
went
that.
with the boys because they went with her, and she was crying, and she was like, she was just like you when you were 17. That was you, Sarah. And my mom was like, oh, because she's a lot like me, this little girl. She's like 5-something. She's tiny.
She
she's a
sang
great
that
singer.
at 5 years old?
No. She's 5 feet tall. She's like this little
Oh,
tiny
I'm
munchkin.
sorry. Yep.
And she did sing it. And she was great. She was really, really good. Her Sunday show
Yeah.
was phenomenal. She
Kind of
was
like
so
the movie Burlesque. You know, the one, I love that movie. When when
yeah.
the music stopped and she just stood there and then she
Yes.
just started singing a cappella.
That's what she did.
Well, then the
She-
band
and
kicked
she
in,
didn't
but-
stop, and it was great. I was so
That's cool.
proud of her.
Good for her.
So I came home from that, and I was like all like hyped up, and it was such a crazy night for that to happen. Like of all the terrible,
Yeah.
of course we made sure that didn't happen the next night,
Well, of course
because
not.
it was a different girl playing Donna, and she would have had a heart attack. So I was really glad, and we didn't even know, we were like testing it because they didn't know if it would go off at 9, so we were like checking it to make sure, like we were sitting there 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're like, we made it, and she was okay. But I get home and Chuck's talking about the Chat GBT4, and he would not stop talking about it all night long. He was so he's He's like, I don't even know what to think. I'm like so overwhelmed. I can't believe it. He's like, I want to remember this day because it's like a really important day. And I'm like, oh my God, we're in trouble.
Have you even taken a breath the last 5 minutes?
No, I can talk really fast.
I know you can. Oh, no, I know you can. But I'm just like, this poor girl.
I'm trying to make sure the story connects, and I didn't get off track. It was about ChatGPT, actually.
And she went off
And
track
4.
and went into plays.
all
I
right.
did. I
That's
started
all
talking
right.
about the play, but
I
But
have
you
to,
know
I have
what?
to say one thing. You do come across
Uh-oh. Be careful what you say.
talkative
oh
more
yeah,
than my daughter.
I've always been talkative.
My daughter doesn't stop for a moment when she has to say something. And I'm doing the Irish jig because I have to go to the ladies' room, and she's still talking while I'm going.
So you must
okay.
be really impressed with me right now because I haven't butt in like
I
27
am.
times.
You are so good tonight. Sarah has you beat.
I'm letting Sarah win tonight.
She's let me win because she hasn't seen me.
You can take that out.
She usually talks.
Oh,
over
I'm going to
me.
make that enhanced, Ma.
She usually talks over me too. Yeah.
Actually, we do that to each other.
Yeah.
I think that's why we
that's
get
all
along.
right. You
so
get
well.
along. Yeah,
we
you
talk
get
a
along.
lot.
Like
I don't talk as
she'll
much, though, when
go,
you're
she'll
talking
go,
first
but then
day.
I'll cut her off, and then I'll keep, and then she'll kind of cut me off. It's kind of like we just stop each other because we'll go on for like days.
It's funny because I don't really talk to like many people throughout the course of the day. Like I spend most of my time having talks with like you, Chuck. Like I don't. Most of the day I just teach. I don't really talk to kids about much, and I don't. When I get home, I'm usually quiet. No one's really around unless Chuck's home. Like the kids don't care if I'm there.
Well, they're not usually downstairs
right. And I
anyway.
don't talk to them that much, so it's kind of like, yeah, this is like my only time to really talk. I
And
think.
we haven't seen each other since Super Bowl.
No kidding.
Oh, that's right. That's been a while.
Yeah, because the play started like
Yeah.
the day after the Super Bowl was my week that I started being there till 5 every day.
Oh, it was just the
And
following week. Oh, that's right.
And then after that, I was there till like 7:30 some nights for like a while.
Yeah.
So it was a lot.
And I don't go out a lot anymore. I'm not like me. Like
I
I'm
know.
definitely not, I'm an extrovert by nature, but the introvert has kind of taken over, which I want that to stop soon. And I'm going to
Okay.
make it
Okay,
stop
then
soon.
you should.
Because I like my introverted side, but I don't like that to be the predominant side of me. Because I
Yeah.
don't feel like myself right now.
I
No,
understand.
I know.
But, let's not get all deep and sad.
No,
and
I
stuff.
understand that. I really do.
Yeah.
You'll perk right up one of these days.
Oh, I will.
One of these days, she says. One of these days.
She's hopeful.
She's hopeful for you. She's got hope for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's hope for you yet.
I hope so.
April,
Yeah.
May,
June,
June, July, August.
September.
Oh,
And then it's my
God.
birthday.
I don't like September.
Thanks.
Don't. It's my least favorite month.
Because of school starting.
Yes.
Yeah,
oh,
it's all right.
God.
It's okay. It's my
It's
mom's
nothing
fault.
personal.
It's
It's
my
just
parents'
like,
fault. I was born in
when
September.
September comes, I'm like, oh, my life
I think a lot of
sucks.
people feel that way.
I feel definitely teachers feel that way.
Yeah.
Well, I have to tell you, it's been
Depressing.
fun.
You leaving us,
She's
Mama?
leaving. She's already had enough.
You
yeah,
leaving?
I was up at 5 o'clock this
Do you have any
morning.
words of wisdom for us?
Stay focused.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself. And stay friends because you need each other.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well said, Mom.
Thank you. I was thinking about it.
I'm glad you were thinking about it.
No, I wasn't. No, I mean it. You just stay the way you are. You're beautiful, both of you.
I think you are too.
I do. I think you're
You
beautiful.
have beautiful skin, by the way.
Right?
Thank you.
Yeah, you do.
It's all wrinkly, though.
No, it's really not. That's the thing. It really
Well,
isn't.
I will have to say that I love the compliments I got today from everybody at work.
You deserved them.
Very
Oh, we
pleasant.
didn't tell you what we did a couple weeks. Oh, no, I did
What?
tell you. Oh, but I don't think I told her about the big lie. I used you in a lie.
What was it?
So the week before her birthday, the
Oh,
15th, what is it, the 11th.
she did use you.
I did. I totally used you. But
That's okay. What was it?
So we had everybody at the house on that Saturday, and we had mimosas and stuff like
Yep.
that. Well, I totally overpurchased on orange juice because I figured everybody was going to have mimosas. Most people just had straight up Prosecco.
Yeah, they were like,
Oh, yeah.
screw that.
So
Give
I
me
had
that,
2
yeah.
gallons. I got 4 half gallons of orange juice, right? So I told her that
much.
Don't mind the orange juice in there. I'm going to Sarah's this was on Friday. I said, tomorrow night, I said, Sarah asked me what I was up to. I said, and she's having girls' night, and she told me to bring orange juice. I said, I think we're going to do some sort of fruity drink. So she's like, oh, okay. You know, there's so much orange juice.
Oh, my God.
Well, we're still working on it because...
You still have the orange juice?
Yeah, do you want one?
No, I just bought the kids some because they were complaining there was nothing to drink.
But we had so many people here. It was so much fun. And,
it was beautiful.
She was surprised. We had a big cake.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I had a nice cake and got some pretty gifts and stuff.
But she said we couldn't do it next year. I said, okay, every 5 years then.
So next year,
I like every 5 years.
Yeah, in 5 years, God bless, I'll make sure I wake up, put something decent on, because I almost look like a slob.
Oh, I'm sure you didn't look like a slob.
Well, you know what? Just expect it.
No.
It's either going to be within March. Just expect one of those Saturdays is going to be a surprise.
When Saturday came, my brother was supposed to be here by a certain time, and he wasn't. And I'm saying, well, he normally calls and lets me know if he's coming or being late.
See, he should have told her he wasn't coming, and then she wouldn't have.
Oh.
No, but I didn't catch on right away, though. I got worried that
you thought something happened.
Yeah, and my son would have been over 8 o'clock or so, but he never showed. I said, oh, okay.
But he doesn't always tell her when he's coming either.
Yeah, he always surprises me. So I should have realized by 9:30, 9:45, what's going on? Maybe I should put something pretty on.
No,
that's okay.
No.
But I'll tell you the truth. It never hit me for that. I never.
No, you did, because you asked me. Because when 9:30 came around and my uncle wasn't here, and she's like, "Where is he?" Because he said he was probably going to come by today, and I said, "Well, maybe he fell." And I'm thinking maybe he fell asleep on the chair with one of the dogs on him. And she's like, "No, something's up. Something's up." So you called him, or you texted him, and he said that he was relaxing.
Yeah, which is.
And then she looked at me that he was going to be here after he relaxed. Yeah. Which is, he's never here after he relaxed.
You can't lie.
So she looked at me and she's like, "Who's coming?" She's like, "Who's coming?" I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Oh, that's cute.
But she's sitting on the couch, right? She's got the mischievous look on her face, like she can hold a secret.
I
right?
know that look.
The cat who ate the canary.
She's not very good at the.
No, she's not. And then of course, by that time.
Hey,
the first one. So my sister calls me up, Dottie. She's talking to me on the phone. How's everything? Good. Blah blah. This and that. Okay. Talk to you later. Okay. And when the next few minutes, she's walking through my house. She doesn't come here.
But this is the other weird thing about Auntie Dottie.
Often, yeah.
The other so what was it? What was the holiday we had them coming over at Thanksgiving or something, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we told people 1 o'clock. 11:45, they pulled up at the house. We're like, hi. What's up? You know, obviously we let them in, but I'm like,
they got there early.
Yeah.
An hour and a half early.
Oh, 11:45.
Yeah. Like not quite an hour and a half, but I was like, I looked at Mom, I'm like, we're not even dressed.
And she gave me my bag with my gifts, and she's open it.
Yeah.
And I said,
yeah.
I just talked to you. Why didn't you?
Oh my God!
But I thought but they showed up at 10:30. Everyone was coming over at 11, and I'm looking out the front window, and I'm like, they're here a half an hour early. How am I going to figure this one out? Because I'm like, everybody's supposed to show up around 11. So they showed up So then I thought, ooh, no, this might actually work for me. Because when she had said, who's coming? So when they came in, I said, I didn't want to ruin the surprise to let you know Uncle Phil and Auntie Dottie were coming. And that's all I left it. But then Paul showed up, and then somebody else showed up, and then somebody else showed up, and then she really knew.
I like your necklace. That's pretty.
Oh, my children gave that to me.
I'll probably edit all of this out anyway.
Oh, my ears.
It's a nice feeling, though.
Yeah, take it off.
Yeah, and then but also sitting here with us is nice too.
Thank you. They're nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice seeing you too, honey.
I know. It was nice to see you too. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Been 2 weeks of happy birthdays. I love it.
They're great. They should go on for many, many years.
Love the guys at work gave me a card with all their signatures in it. It's completely covered. Some of them I don't even know. Some of these people I don't even know.
Oh, really? I didn't know that part.
Maybe just acquaintances going by, saying hi and this and that.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was sweet. And I got flowers and everything. So I'm going now.
Oh, all right.
I love you guys.
Love you too, Mama.
Oh, see, this is when I feel my 80.
You're fine.
I think for 80, you're doing great. I hope I get up that quickly.
I feel good.
That's
she gets up faster than I do.
It smells nice down here.
It's nice.
Really?
What you wearing?
Cotton candy?
She is. She's definitely wearing cotton candy. She
Yeah,
had it on her hands and stuff at one point. She was wearing it.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
Yes. I'll probably take most of that last section out.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Sarah's tired.
Yeah, no, I'm okay though. I'm just, I'm still trying to catch up
Yeah.
from the long week
Yeah.
before that.
So let's
Never
talk.
ended.
So let's talk about something fun. Let's talk about something that we can do this summer. That maybe won't cost too much money because
Okay.
depending on my finances, but I want to maybe just spend more time up at the beach or something.
Absolutely, I'm going to do that. That's my plan. I have a lot of plans to do that.
Oh, wait, I might be house sitting up at Salisbury.
Oh, great. For who?
Derek.
Oh, no way, really?
Yeah.
They moved in, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Have
Oh, it
you
looks
been
so
over
nice
there? Is
because
it
that's
nice?
right. You were there before
They were going to
moved in.
rent it to people.
No, they live there.
Yeah,
There's
at the time.
But you saw the old kitchen.
Yeah.
They redid part of that kitchen. It
Oh,
looks
nice.
very nice. Remember the counters that were hanging down?
Yeah,
Those
the
are gone.
cabinets were terrible.
Yeah, they're much. It's more open.
She's a smart kid.
It's
She wouldn't want that.
More open. Yeah, I didn't like it either.
It's a cute place, though.
I like it.
I'd take it if I had it.
Yeah.
How are they all doing living there? Everything good?
So far, yeah. They're
That's
going on
great.
vacation, so there's a chance that I'm not
Is
sure.
there a baby coming?
Oh, I don't know. I don't ask
Kind
questions
of
like
wonder
that.
about that. She's young.
Yeah.
You probably want a baby.
You never
There might
know.
be a baby.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Well, we'll see. I don't know how.
Having one around is kind of fun.
Yeah, as long as it's not mine,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm fine
You
with
get to
that.
play with them
And then send him home.
and send them back. Yes, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing this weekend? Anything fun after this fantastic fun
We're
podcast that
gonna
I've
try to go out with Karen and Jeff tomorrow because Jeff needs to get out of the house. He just does. And there's a speakeasy or something in Nashua that they've gone to a bunch
nice.
of times. It's like really weird to get into it, like the way that you go in, like the
Oh.
door to get in, and everything is all hidden.
Yeah. Is there
Like a
is
real speakeasy kind of thing. So
Oh, you have to let me know how it is.
she and Jeff have been there a couple times, so I was like, "Oh, I'll go. I'll see if you want us to come. We'll come. See if it's any cool. If
Why
it's cool
not?
or
Like a night out.
Yeah, so
That'll
we're
be
gonna go
nice.
do that. And I'm making dinner tomorrow before. I bought veal. I haven't bought veal in forever,
And how do you make it?
but I thought, meat's really expensive right now anyway.
Yep.
And veal's the same price as beef, really, at this point, which used to be higher. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get it. I'll make that. So I'm going to make veal saltimbocca.
Okay.
I made it. I used to make it all the time when I was younger because Dave really liked it, too. I had this one recipe. I don't remember where the hell I got it from. But I used to make it. And I stopped making it because the kids didn't like it. So it was like, it was just me and Dave that would eat it. It was like, what's the point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's expensive, so I'm not going to bake it for people that don't want to eat it.
Oh, I don't blame
So
you.
I was like, all right, you know what? I'll make that tomorrow night because it's a good meal, and it's different. So I'm gonna do that, and then I bought a chicken for Sunday, so I could do it
Like a roasted chicken.
again.
I do love
I'm
roasted
trying to
chicken.
be good about planning every day
Yeah.
and doing everything at home.
That's very
So
helpful
I'm
to do that.
trying to be better about what I eat because it's better for me,
Mm-hmm.
and also save money because everything's just so expensive.
Well, when you
now.
really plan out things, you can really budget yourself too.
Yes,
You kinda- and
it's
it's
kind of
really-
a big all of it together.
Yeah.
really.
No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I think it's just hard to make ends meet.
Yeah, like
even
that-
If you make a ton of money,
My dinner tonight, it was a decent sized chicken breast, and I cut it up, sauteed it, and then I added the broccoli. And so I looked at my mom and I was like, okay, so if we're going to try to really monitor how much we eat and how much we spend, and I really want to lower my calorie intake to a certain extent, not dangerously lower it, but I'm trying to go back to, doing what I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
And what I made today was technically enough for the two of us, and that was one chicken breast with a lot of that broccoli. And what I would probably do is either make a potato to go with it,
Yeah.
or some like a white rice,
Yeah.
and maybe like add another vegetable into that, like some
Yeah.
fresh string beans, like a sautéed
Right.
string bean with it, because I love my greens. So
You should anyway. You're supposed to have those, but
so and
yeah,
I-
so I've been trying to do my macros and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I've been basically doing.
Can you explain that to me a little bit, and to
So-
anybody out there that doesn't know? Because I don't really think I understand the
This is
concept
the
of it.
program that I'm doing. It's
Okay.
it's not cheap to start it, but I had been
So-
I had been following a woman on Instagram for kind of a while because I liked her workouts.
Yep.
that she always did, and so I decided I would eventually. I don't care. You don't have to ask.
Okay.
So I've been following this woman. She did these great little. She was in her 40s, so I was like, she also was using this program. So, and I just followed her for a long time. I would use some of her workouts or whatever. And then eventually I was just kind of like, I want to find out a little bit more about what it is that they're doing. So basically what happened was the woman who started this, she is a fitness trainer. She was a trainer.
Okay.
But she also was a marketing person, or she had another side of her that had to do with like this. So she decided that she wanted to take all these different things that she felt were very helpful for people to maintain good weight, healthy bodies, and gain muscle and everything as they got older, because the older you get, losing muscle is huge. Oh, and so she's in her 40s, right?
Okay.
All the people who are in this are 40 kind of and up. Like the people that are in the group that I'm in, they're like 60 and 70, some of these people. So it's kind of targeted towards like a better life, right? The minute that you get to be over your 40s, it's harder for women to lose weight and stuff. So that's what this is about. So basically what she does is she helps you maintain your macro goals. So you have macro goals of what you're supposed to eat every day.
Okay.
And whether or not you've hit it. So I'm on a 40, 30, 30. So I have 40 protein, 40% more protein, 40% carbs, 30% protein, 30% fat. That's what I'm on. So there's regular macro days where you they tell you how much you can have in that day, and you log your food like you do on MyFitnessPal. It's exactly like that, only it's in this app, which is great.
Are you pointing to me thinking that I do that?
No, but I know most people use it and know what it is and have done it.
Oh, okay.
So what I noticed what she did was she literally took all these people's different apps and things and she put it into one thing.
Nice.
And so it's very accessible and easy to use because most people already know the different things, but now it's one thing.
And you only have to go to one spot.
Yes. So then there's a regular macro days, there's moderate carb days, there's low carb days. So they do carb cycling. So 2 days a week you have a low carb day. Okay. With your net carbs. And those 2 days are HIIT days. So you do HIIT activities that they do workouts for. And there's low impact ones and there's high impact ones and stuff like that. And there's feast days, there's 24-hour fasts. There's an intermittent fasting piece too.
Okay, I've done a lot of that fasting stuff.
Right, so she has the fasting calculator that you start, and you can keep track of all your fasts for the week.
Now this is something that you pay money into?
So originally to start it off, yes, I paid the big amount that you pay to go into it, like right away. So
can I ask, or is it?
It was $199 for the first 6 weeks.
Oh, well, that's not as bad as I thought you. I thought you were going to say like $400.
Then they sent me a discount code, which I still have. So if a friend of mine wanted to do it, they can do it for $99. Right.
Oh, very good.
Then it's like $79 a month after that if you want to stay on it and keep the app and all this kind of stuff. I don't know how long I'll do that for. I may not. But I wanted to see with the first 6 weeks if it would help me kind of maintain a lot of my goals.
Yeah. And here's the thing too. Once you get acclimated to the plan,
I probably won't need it.
You won't need it. Yeah, you'll know what to do.
I might keep it for a little while, but I can also try to get it back from my tax, from my health insurance and things like that.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
So I do like the fact that it's as easy as it is to run. And then the workout tracker. So it keeps track of your workouts. So they give you workouts for every week that you can follow.
Excellent.
All right. Look at this. You on Monday, right? Say I do this on Monday. I can have the choice of either doing a video that they have that's at home.
Yeah.
And this is a home video because it's HIIT, but they give you a low impact version. So you can watch both. You can choose the one. There's also on the days that you're supposed to lift, which I think Wednesday's a lift day. Yeah. You can do a home one. You can use the gym one that they give you, which has to do with machines and stuff. Or you can do the low impact one. So there's a lot of choices.
We especially when you have options with plans too.
I freaking love that.
It keeps it real, to be honest with you. Because it appeals to a lot of different types of people.
And then the other really great thing about it is they give you, let me see if I can find this. You can log your items like you do with MyFitnessPal, like same thing. Like you type in stuff and it shows up because people all have it in the database. It's learned on its own. But they give you
food stuff.
You can get entire weeks of plans. Like they give you food. They give you all these recipes. you literally don't even have to think about it.
Pretty thorough.
It's very thorough. She literally just was like, okay, this is what I don't like about all these things. This is what I want to do to fix it.
So it's called Faster Way, and then underneath 2 weight loss.
Yeah.
I mean fat loss.
Fat loss.
But it's Faster
and it's
Way.
Progress over perfection is one of their things that they say. And it's true.
No, it's absolutely true.
It doesn't mean that you
that's one of the most true statements ever.
No matter how much you ever like make mistakes in this or whatever, it doesn't matter. The goal is to get back on the next day and just keep doing what you're already doing.
I think those are 3 words that you should just live by.
Yeah.
Progress. What is it? Progress before perfection.
Over perfection.
I mean, if that's how you live your life.
Yeah, right.
I mean, not even just this.
Right.
I mean, too many people are expecting way too much.
But here's my food log for today. Right so it tells me at the top. It tells me at the top what my macros are.
She's flicking the lights.
Oh, I don't know why she's doing that.
Because she's trying to tell us she's going to bed.
Oh, good night. I like it. She wants you?
Yeah.
No, we don't see it.
I don't see it.
Do you want her to call you?
Oh, I will call you.
She's going to call you. Real life.
You know,
folks, real life, folks.
Real life
happens. Folks.
Real life does happen.
It does.
All right, let's call Ma Dukes. I hope she answers.
She will.
I hope so.
Maybe she'll find it. She's
she's
banging around.
She's
she
walking
must have
fast
it.
in a certain direction.
I got it.
She's alive.
Thank you.
All right. Love you.
That made for good podcast fun.
See, when things like this used to happen in the beginning of this whole thing, it drove me nuts.
No.
And now I'm like, I hope
I
stuff
love
like
that
this
it's
happens.
real.
Because when I stopped
and
talking,
her little voice is there. It's so cute.
I looked over and I'm like, that light just went off, and then it was on. But I looked after it, and then it had. That's why I waited, and then I started flickering again.
She's so funny.
Because I like it when she yells down.
I know.
She used to yell down, but now she's.
So anyway, what I was showing you is
it
keeps track of the macros throughout the course of the day by entering whatever it is you ate here. See, look. So you just enter the things. And then if you're short in an area, right? Like say they'll suggest something for you. You can hit the suggest button and it'll tell you something that you could use to fill the area so that you like are hitting the macros.
Apple nachos
you really
kind
of want to hit the macros. That's the point.
Yeah.
So I was never good at the macro thing, so that's kind of why I wanted to do it this way. And I was like, I want to give this a shot. And I know I'm not off on carbs because I had that crap. That
we forgot about the popcorn.
That probably ruined me. And the popcorn's right here. If you want it, you can have some. But I'm probably going to get down to the nitty gritty of no more of this. I'm going to have a little bit, but because of the fiber.
Oh, because you hit your macros?
But I didn't hit I don't think I haven't hit my protein and my fat today. That's the only thing I'm kind of pissed about.
Well, I have 2 bites of chicken up there for you and some broccoli.
Well, we'll see. Let me go see what I had. Really high protein today. It was really high.
Oh, okay.
I wanted 104 grams. It's a lot.
It is a lot.
Doesn't that seem high?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it calculates. So
but you know,
crazy.
I'm looking forward to doing more things outdoors this year. And when I'm up in the office on Saturdays, you're gonna meet me up there, and we'll walk through town and walk on the boardwalk and stuff. And I just want to spend time out there. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so listen, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Sounds good.
Because it's about 9 o'clock, but I want to kind of just chit chat with you a little more before you head home.
Yep.
But you know what? I'm really, really happy you came tonight.
Thanks.
And I'm really impressed with the fact that I did not talk most of it.
I know. I'm proud of you. You're so good.
No, actually it was equal. I like listening to what you were saying tonight.
Thanks. That's very nice of you.
You're welcome.
I hope so. I would hope so. If you hated what I had to say, that would be bad.
I would have stopped you.
I guess.
I would have been like, yeah,
and
topic change.
Why would we be friends?
I can't imagine not being friends with you.
Oh, thanks. That's very nice.
Like, even over the years when we didn't talk for a long time, but we were always connected, like, I could never imagine not being a friend to you. But it's funny, you and I getting as close as we did, I didn't see that coming.
Oh, yeah?
Like always being in contact, yes. But being as like I actually...
Oh, no, we definitely click. We're good friends.
Yeah, and
I like hanging out. We like hanging out.
When I realized I hadn't seen you in like a month and a half, I was just like, oh my God.
Sucks. That was really hard.
Yeah. But
Chuck was like, I'm so glad this is over.
Yeah, I know, right?
I never see you. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm glad you're here, and I'm looking forward to seeing you more. We're gonna try to get another ladies lounge going. Oh, and I do want
to get Cheryl.
Yeah, we are gonna get Cheryl, and I want to
Okay.
get Jen back here too.
Oh yeah.
But I want to tell you something about Jen,
Oh,
so
yeah,
don't
yeah.
forget.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wrap it up, but oh, I wish you guys could see the smile she had. You know the remember the episode in Friends when he was doing the wedding photos and he couldn't smile because it was uncomfortable. That's what you just did. You just did that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. And if you want to email me, April's only down to one email these days, and that's thelilypadpodcast@gmail.com. Sorry, Sarah.
That was my line.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But don't worry. You'll get it back. April can't afford the other email.
Oh my God.
But anyway, thanks for tuning in, Sarah. Let's chat. And we'll be seeing you on the Lily Pad.